I forgot that wasn't muted. My bad. Okay, hold up. Hold up. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you be the good streamer. Whoa, it's all moody in here. That's pretty crazy. Normally it doesn't look this good. What? What is happening? Why is the lighting hitting so good right now? I'm actually confused. It's never this good. Why? What changed? I don't know. I don't know what changed. Alright, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for love. I'm here for my love. I'm here for your love. I'm here to maybe die. Who knows what'll happen? I don't. I really hope there's not nudity in this game. I looked ahead of time and I think we're good. But there goes the light, dude. I knew it was something. I knew something was up. But hopefully there's none of them. I don't know to what extent everything's gonna look like, and I'm quite nervous about it. But it's fine. We're chilling. Let the music fade. Oh yeah. Glorious. Glorious. There's apparently an epilepsy warning. Settings, hold on. I gotta... Very beachy. Very nice. Nice and beachy. The one thing I have noticed about this game, just occasionally, while I was setting it up, the title screen glitches out a bit and sometimes characters get stuck there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is hooked on you. I've decided to become dedicated to go on a dating sim kick, and so, you know, I've been addicted to Dead by Daylight lately. I figured, what a place to start if not in... thank God I'm covering up that. Dead by Daylight dating game. I figured, you know, great times. Enter my name. I want this to be as realistic as possible. For certain reasons. Unbeknownst to you. Unbeknownst to me. Why does the lighting look so good now? I don't know what changed. It's all nice and purple here, and then we got the green, and then the blue from this. It's just weird. Weird how it works out like that. I'm nervous, scared, and excited all at the same time. Oh god, I have to get voices ready, dude. Fuck, I was not prepared for any kind of voice acting. I guess I could just do myself. You wake up on the beach. Soaking wet. Salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open to gasp for air. This is where if I was committed I would do that, but I'm not that committed. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. As a bug. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, I really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You admit it? Oh, cool, the narrator's gonna talk to me. I love this. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time, and this time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Andrew, may I continue? Please go on. Alright, it's been 2 minutes and we're already breaking the fourth wall. This is great. Okay, as I was saying, look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? It's my own. However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Oh, God. Dig up that face. Oh, bongos. Oh. Dig up that face. Brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh, a coin! There's no body, just its head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. I got the money. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what was otherwise a bit extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. Check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, I suppose. And so you deposit it. Wow, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? My coin. My precious coin. No thanks. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. The coin you found? It's mine. I dropped it yesterday. I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. It's my coin. No. Be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh! When you look down, you find so much is happening. You find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Oh God, I have to do voices. Fuck. Little help? No. Little? No. Fuck. This sound is annoying. No, not music. That is music. Shh. 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 I don't know what voice to give her. Shit. I'm blanking. I don't know. Little help, no. Little help, please. There we go. Sure. You turn around, and you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh, she blinked. She blinked, though. Oh. All of them. Oh. Got cuts in her arms. Oh, wow. That's a tight swimsuit right there. Oh, this is a lot. Oh. That's 4 gorgeous monsters. You know what, if what's her face? I'm blanking on her name. Why am I forgetting? She's like so popular. If there's a hot tub meta, this is okay. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each one of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. Feel your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings will shoot your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? No. Deeper. Hello. Deeper. Hello. There we go. There are weird days. And then there's this. All you can do is look down at the beach ball and back up this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? No thanks. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna play it as if this is me, what I would literally do in this situation. I would simply toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the huntress's hands. I mean, that's kind of the direction I want to go, so what voice did I give her? I already forgot. Not bad, stranger. That's pretty good. The huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to hold tightly in those strong arms. Oh, I have already so many times considered that. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay, it's natural. What do I give her? Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again. Ain't that truth? You look across the beach at the strange residents, casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion to that private beach. You should be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Oh, fucking... Don't be scared, Andrew. I hate how I put in my actual name. You were made for this. If you say so. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over to see what happens next. Oh boy. I've never actually played a dating sim before. This is my first one ever. I should also throw that out there. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. Oh no. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's just best to go with what the trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood in their hands. That's true, he does. What voice did I give her? Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Oh, God. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? Oh, God, I have to remember all these voices. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was... Oh, I thought it was him. That was Wraith. Oh, okay, he sighed. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why the slack-jawed moron is here. Oh, God. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Whoa, that's a fucking pose and a half. You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Andrew, you know I want to say something? Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz. It'll be very important later. Very important. Oh, God. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face. Oh, wait, hold on. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Visibility. Invisibility? Same. Although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? None of these. Skipping. Yeah, I majored in skipping. If I had ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in the skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking almost always. Haha, I get it. What's your favorite animal? What the fuck is a mustelid? I like dogs. You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. Alright, chill out. What's your favorite? These are so many questions. Blue, blood red, 3-day. I love that 3-day-old corpse. Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. That's pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I like that. Alright, this is getting too meta for me. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? Yeah, if we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Oh, that's me, baby. I break expectations every day. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade, these damn millennials. I keep messing up the voice. Wraith? Spirit, okay. Best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla? My favorite flavor is pain. That's dope. Same.
Same here.
Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. Fancy. I like it. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor, or you're a fucking idiot and you deserve death. But enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. I fucking hate mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the base flavor of ice cream? Best flavor is vanilla. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. Mint chip is dog crap. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If you say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor? No, fuck you, vanilla. It's vanilla. A rebel, huh? Not in my dating sim. You have to understand. It feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. I don't like mint chip. I don't like mint chip. It is bad. Oh. Can I, what's the, there's like a fast skip button? Oh, I have to do this all over again. All over again. Fuck. Okay, well now I gotta answer, what did I say? Invisibility. Skip. I said dog. I said 3-day-old corpse because I'm edgy and cool. Dream job, I said not working. That'd be cool. Ice cream. It's vanilla. Pain, pain, pain. Vanilla, swirl of pain. Mint chip. So, I have the bee. I think you're gonna do just fine. Fuck you. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Richest, you saying? I'm going to go like this just a little bit for my own sanity. I don't like losers. If you want to know where to lose... His voice is changing. I don't like losers. If you want to know where the loser is, say hello to Wraith. Damn. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, same here. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate. You know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to just choose not to take it part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hated so much. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Oh. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but not like a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. These voices are so hard to keep up with. He's not nice. You love it. I don't. Only sometimes. You really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Oh, that's a terrifying face right there. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. There's just so many voices. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing... I keep changing his voice. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. Big words. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simply beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? I keep messing her voice. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Me too. You know what? I'm feeling... Oh shit, wait, Wait. Does this coincide with... Who? Cause I wanna just chill. No! Okay. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay, I love to play outdoors. I mean, I'm not complaining that I got this side either. I'd also love to meet new people. I love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Sparkle, sparkle. Well, if they do, you don't handle them swiftly. There's more characters. Oh my god. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on this island. The place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic and musical flourish. None of the others survived. They survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to the survivors as with a capital S. I'm going to increase the text size. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy. But they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. Then don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this island. Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Why am I talking to the narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right. Yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It's much fancier accommodation than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them. Not like on that other island. So what'll it be? Didn't I literally just pick? This is Huntress. Sure. Huntress, please. Oh, so tall. Oh. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and the Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect for all that grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Duh. I was gonna say that too. I wonder how long it would take to bring up an elk tag. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. There's a severe thunderstorm warning, and that was 10 minutes ago. Well, life carries on. She's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough, and you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Did you ever make cute? Gotta stop. Stop. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match that they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy lemonade? I see you working up a thirst eye, and if there's a bug, I'm going to murder it. I see you working up a thirst eye, those bouncing buns. I see no buns. Claudette hands you a lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? I mean that way creepier. You're nervous. You don't want to say any of these killers. You don't want any of these killers that you're talking about them or not talking about them. If they're into that sort of thing, just pick someone. Please, it's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think, I mean, it's, I mean, they're great, but I mean, they're cool, but like, whew. Let's go like, yeah. Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Oh, you've got your eye on me? I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky, you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support other people on the island, right? Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stated my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look, the killers have dispersed and are cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You can get snuffed out any time of day. Carpe diem. Carpe PM. Now, carpe nowem. Go ahead. Chat one of them up. This bug will die till the end of the night. So which killer has caught your eye? I mean, I told you already, we're just pursuing this full-fledged. Get over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past the bloodstains. That's so easy for me to do, you don't even know. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot from about the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. This is too much. In the middle, this is too much for me. I love to exercise in a way. We're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I never thought about fitness that way. Fitness. Funny thing about fitness. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you. Through a brush, as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just by plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand, you're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Imagination. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us painting, panting, sweating, clothes torn. This is immediately just. I'm with you. Am I? Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave slick with dew shimmering in the moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves await us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes, and the back of the wolves. Together we all howl. I will not be howling for you today. Sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not the ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. Okay. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court. Andrew, don't say my name. Or text my name. Whatever it is you're doing. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place, where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar, set the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay, ready to play? Oh, this is the narrative. Okay, ready to play? Would you like me to repeat that? Sure, I'm ready. I'm ready. Away we go. Show them what you got. Oh. Did I do it? Perfect. Oh. You missed completely. Oh. You missed completely. Ah. Perfect. Ha. Perfect. Oh. Casual minigamer. That I am. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, I could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am, and you got 6 points. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Okay. There's dots. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. Were you expecting some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious, fancy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's a very limited seating directly around you. Oh, and great. Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper, obviously. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Yeah, well they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good. Oh, Andrew, real good. Thank you. So do you. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, literally their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table. They sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let there be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at ends with their enormous, sexy arms. So true. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you'll enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which, considering what we've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. I keep fucking up his voice specifically. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Andrew, you thinking what I'm thinking? Don't talk to me with my full name. I shouldn't have printed my full name. It's making me very uncomfortable in a weird way. It's going to be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving out this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I wear it like it's... Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver, fast, powerful, and clean. It's at least as clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. Ah, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option, Obs. The hell it is. I will show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. That's a phase. Please stop. Please. I hate it when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Andrew, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. Poor Felix. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Yes, I know. I target. Spacebar. Yeah, dude, I'm fucking so ready. So fucking ready. Shwoop. Oh, I missed completely. There we go. Perfect. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Fuck. Bam, 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 bah. Not bad. Oh. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks, shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. It's only 99% as disgusting it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Andrew. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Hot. Between the food and all the behavior of the group, this might as well be the worst meal in history. But even worse is that they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull! Wow, you ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Andrew. Pretty lame. Own who you are, never compromise. Great, now they hate me. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are now you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. Don't say that to me. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh. You just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to survive. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten. You can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer. You're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey. It's me again, your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you are, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious, I gotta give it up to this ocean character about some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Yes, sir. Ocean, sir. Or ma'am. Ocean, ma'am. Or non-binary ocean. It's the ocean. It doesn't have a gender. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Holding. Oh, good. You're okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which could be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing out everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms. Not just because maybe they're crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was just going to narrate the fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store? Pfft. Be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Hunter sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. There are feet on the screen. Even through the mask, you see the Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Do you want a snack? Where is this headed? She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. I love jerky. When on Murder's Island, you might as well eat as killers too. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? Why would I need to? Is my question. I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, Andrew. It wasn't my choice. Hunter takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you. Yeah, dude, I'm totally good at this. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once. That doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. Haha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Oh, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Wow. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? I think she'd be impressed. Show her things. You silly goose. That is something I would say. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the beret off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets, she touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up. Heating up? Are they heating up? You hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the after. It comes after. Go, 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 go. Sometimes I can't read. This is a lot of reading. Once everyone is gathered around the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind of some evening activities. And we only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss. No muss. No muss. No muss? Voice trembling, you realize that this is probably it for you. But you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me, to be honest. I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was, passed out. Been there before. Even though it is taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule? Even once? Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex the authority gimmick on me one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia, fuss and muss are back on. You know to know I'll have to hack, slash, slice. We all know you left the kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. We still gotta get started on story time, so... Andrew, where do you think you should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I'm just going full for a strong lady, please. I choose you, Huntress. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Oh, Pokemon, I get it. Huntress steps up to tell her story. Campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There is a village outside the deep and ominous red wood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated the safety from the unknown. I'm gonna turn up the music a bit. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told the story to the young children, hoping it would be enough to dissuade them from the curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. Ooh. It told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear it into her domain, and not precocious child, nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields can be brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there. For what's a hungry beast to do in frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the Huntress, as the village calls her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and fix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The hunters would even bring the girls presents. Toys she'd pilfered from other bodies. Masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the hunters had never learned how to care for a human child. See a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you'd ever heard filled the air. Yeah, the most beautiful. Sleep, my darling, tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old gray wolf will come and grab you by your side. A brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. Slow clap. Beautiful. You stand up and clap once, and then after a beat again, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Wraith stands next to you and claps. No one else does. You're clapping. It lacks energy. You must be tired. No. I'm sorry. Huntress isn't interested in whatever it is you're trying to do and walks off board. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break to split up for a bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blowing his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I don't want him to. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? Edit everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. Oh, I forgot to breathe. All the smoke, however, I could do without it. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub. Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her, an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're pretty sure your killer companion can handle it. For sure. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half-woman, half-beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. What? That's... No way. How cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress faux shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth. What did you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author such as the comedic mastermind Dostoevsky? It was a really well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start. Plus, the woman in the forest, I mean you, are clearly not a true villain. You're just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. I will suck upwards. I will, yep. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. This is getting a bit too much for me, honestly. I'm not prepared for this. chuckle awkwardly. Call out, I don't want to be rude. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress' statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. I can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. Notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy company. I would never have the guts to say this ever. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves you're about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Andrew? Oh, only if I don't see you first. Like a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary... Oh, bow hunt. Bow hunting, I'm like... Cool. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. It's okay, Zavodi. We're chilling. It's getting a bit much. I really hope there's no nudity in this game. I don't think there is. It's okay. I think this is a very long game, and there's at least 4 different paths. We got all night. We're killing it. No, this is the first playthrough still after an hour. I think this game is very long, so we're chill. We head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking to the crackling embers, think about Huntress' story about that half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children, an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation? Or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Minigames. Oh god. This here upcoming is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, technically, wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose it doesn't stop where you want it to. It's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Ready to play? Sure, I'm so ready. Away we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. What do we want? I want 98. Shit.
Alright, let's talk about our community. For us, it means 2 major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to
Let's see what's on this
write
station.
music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight
wasn't
this
98.
amazingly rich and passionate environment.
Yeah.
It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited,
Yes.
what worries them,
Worry.
all of this. We need to know about that. So
We need.
the other part of community for us is
Talkie. No. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. Decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Or would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I think you know who I want to summon to my side as I lay by the fire. Huntress? Are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Huntress is very hot. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea, drugs, has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. Try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. Okay, so I'm me. I'm myself. I'm in hell. That's, I think, what I've gathered so far. It's kind of like secretly hiding the plot. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. Oh, bye now. But this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Give me a second. There we go. Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying I'm out here, you know? You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. It's Spirit, who is also fucking hot. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you, reading a worn paperback. Oh, hey, what? Shh. Clearly she has noticed that you're awake, but she hasn't actually looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on that book. Shush! Seems like forever as she stares at the page before finally shutting the book and setting it down. Oh, you're awake. Yeah, never mind. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better. My fave so far, it's a tie between Spirit and Huntress, honestly. I've been, like, more hard focused on Huntress, though, just because she's fucking big lady. It's completely by accident I even saw them over here. It's not like I was looking for you, or anything. This was simply the best reading light. And the text of my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously mind our own business types. Not phony look out for each other as an excuse for being nosy types. But well, since you're here and I'm here, maybe we got other things in common? Who knows? If we spent a little more time together tomorrow, we might find that. Whose tatas are bigger? Hard to tell. I don't know. We get along, and by get along I mean exist simply and comfortably without feeling any burning desire to assassinate the other person. Or not, whatever. I don't even care. Bye. Good night and sweet dreams to you too, I guess. Finally alone. For real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I hope so. Okay. Alright. Day 1. Damn. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... No, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Really? Oh, that's so cool. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. Oh, she's Russian? So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Attractive. Mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my seraphim. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? I think she has bigger tatas. Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but it's hard not to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major Buzzkill and Trapper. Of course, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy is too much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop him. Might as well just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I didn't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. Oh, Wraith, I think you're cool. I like your abs. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Yeah, there's no DLCs. It's just the OG4. I think. I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity. Only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it. Yeah, I do like Spirit too. But I'm still alive. I like big women. Big, strong. Yes. Very much like Dimitrescu type in terms of fake women, unfortunately. You open your eyes, the sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Well, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Yes. Talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. And Trickster's in the game, too. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start off this incredible day. Thanks. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind this joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him now how to reach the other island is... If you want to ask him now how to reach the other island, now's the time. Never mind, he left. At least he brought me a cup of, Don't wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and you don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you yet. It's supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure you leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. Can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up, review, if it was crafted with love, and or the type of thing you're into. The ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt, constructing these elaborate simulations. Vacations. It's not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We have to celebrate those who venture. This is really going on. To their bare souls as part of the creative process, with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not being overly critical of them. Are you trying to sell me on this place being actually good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apologies, Andrew. I hate how they say my name. I should not have put in my actual name. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time on this island? Yeah, Dwight and Claudette are here. They're like the hosts. The itinerary people. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. Yeah, no Meg. I think it's implied that these two are the only ones left alive. I've been having a lovely time. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely. We love to hear that. Because this isn't what this place is all about. Finding love? Yeah, poor Meg. No. Shut up, Dwight. We got us all killed again. And again. And again. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We've had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? I also like how the options are bongos. No. No, I will not sign. I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word. That I, Andrew, agree with terms of this verbal contract. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Hey, Andrew, if it's totally cool, if you still have constructive feedback, the place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games that are resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from their belly, I can only mean one thing. Breakfast. I like the ocean. Can I date the ocean? Perfect timing. It's like between Claudette and Spirit. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes, bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you've experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. That was bizarre. Back to your break. Nope. Now Hundra steps up and talks about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like feeling right before I go in for the kill, but softer, warmer. There's cleavage. Sounds like it could be love, or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Oh well, surely that must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast to... Just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well, as you know I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again, but because you all left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resting, resenting being trapped here with you all. Looking cute, doing so. Damn right. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Perfect, there he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? I mean, like, not too much fun. That'd be weird. But like a good amount of fun. Wraith is me in real life. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. I keep wanting more. Getting good at this game or sexy to true life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Yeah, I'm like starving to death. I've only had beef jerky over the past 2 days. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself. By myself? To clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. Is that okay? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 killers, but it seems like the person I'm getting to the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real, and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. A little more. Oh, yeah. That's it. Yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so, you know, you're close, you can hear everything. Oh, wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster Spray and suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I could buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how to let you two know I was here, and I could hear you. Well, you know. You know what? What did you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun. You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to take their own death permanent. To make their own death permanent is fun. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were... me and him? Dwight. You don't have to laugh that hard. I get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Andrew. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where are we? Oh yeah. You're headed to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday wasn't short a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama. No bullshit. Just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Good, I burn easily. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree. It's bending over to screw with you. But it's not tree at all, it's... Hey babe. Breakfast is weird, huh? Everyone's just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some kind of forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Not about that one. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later in my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. You play your cards right. I give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. Gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. We're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Well, you do that. Why can't I do that? Me being not in control of being able to do that. The music is still loud for me. Okay, now that that guy is gone, we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and open another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see what it is this time. Oh my... Ah yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Oh. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us. There. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring a swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point. You should be prepared. Of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide whether you want to go out with her, the Wraith interjects. I don't usually do this, but, I had a dream about you last night, and, yeah, I mean, not like a weird dream, but, like, I don't know. I want to tell you about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries, if not. I guess Hunter seems pretty great too. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, wrenching, writhing death after drinking it because lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island's really got me tilted. So who will it be? Yeah. I'm gonna go with Huntress. We. Forest friend. You and Huntress make your way to a secluded beach house. Oh my god, your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look up. Thrums. It's a real word, I swear. I'm looking it up. Uncle Thrum's soul food. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across a thorny bush. She halts suddenly as you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze. You realize you've arrived. A cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction in her hideaway. Are you gonna invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. It just made Huntress seem a little disappointed. Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs directly above the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? There is so much thigh. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I'm more of a minimalist. I gotta learn it so much. Fuck, what do these all seem like bad options? I could learn to like this. I can certainly learn to like this. This whole place is quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have the eye of someone who appreciates fine, stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on this island. Well, first, what do you think of the other killers on this island? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have pretty interesting backstories and whatnot. Little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Andrew? Oh my god. Huntress considers for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in a splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it. Before you have time to enjoy taking the moment in. Crabs. Oh no, it's an attack. A horde of killer crabs have invaded the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? What the fuck is a shashka? I'm gonna grab a shashka. Quickly reach out and grab a shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that a shashka is a Russian sword and not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones that you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. Nice reference to the game. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having a grab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? You know, maybe one day with the right person. Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure, it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a kid? Try to imagine the giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive. Then we went back to the cottage and Mother would tell me stories, and we drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. Since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like, thirst traps galore. But you don't get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares. Visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. No worries, Simone. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I will continue dating murderers. Because what else do you do? Quick, validate your theory, or try to push it off. Totally. Yes, babe, you're right. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from the near stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Map. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. Just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you before she can explain her theory. Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. But what is the bottle? You're over the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. We have a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. No. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on a horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Many manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there the whole time, waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. Yeah, I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get in there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over the body from the inside. I didn't love that. Wow, Trapper's the real deal. And by real, I do mean really. And by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Ugh. As if. That life isn't for me, bro. Very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy's a total douche nozzle. Tryhard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go after him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh, shit, he is. Give in to anger. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence, and I don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back into the huge arms of the Huntress. Yes. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leaving your body just for a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the bite wiping comment? That's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. Trapper leaves you in Huntress, and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back to the water. It's pretty weird. Is he just gonna stay in there all night? This bug is driving me nuts. Shall we continue our date? I need some water. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. Thought you'd remember the way, but I think the forest has completely changed. Nothing's familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods, with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woods woman as she races like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances around like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. I think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voices flows through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me. Repeat the instructions. Oh. Oh, that's a minigame. Okay. I'm ready. Pop, 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 pop. Perfect. Pop, 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 pop. Perfect. Pop, 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 pop. Not bad. Pop, 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 pop. Fuck. Not bad. Pop, 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 pop. Not bad. Tag. You bump Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high fives you. You're trying to date with this young lady, or just you trying to date with this young lady, or just bro down all day? What? What's happening? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. This is... Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time. That's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What if we let our pants down? Oh. Come on, I was trying to have a serious moment. Is it all jokes with you? Sorry. It's all the adrenaline from the game. Got me in a mood. I read the room wrong. Well, look, let Dead and White are back. Okay, we swear here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one has been manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get us some grub. Damn it. Ugh, stupid. I should just be myself. Don't have to flirt. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's just not the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon with courting a psycho killer. You know, you're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All of the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram all of them on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're all just as sexy as demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but just because you met them yesterday. However, since Spirit seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have us one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heavens knows they won't do any better than that. Clearly, I need to do a little bit more to be a part of this group, or I'll be alone forever. However, I don't eat, and I like being alone, so I take that all back. I don't care what this group has for dinner, so long as we start with the shrimp cocktail. I saw this movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktail into a haunted synchronized dance, and I'm still working out how they did it. You mean beetle? Andrew, stop ever saying it. Beetle shrimp, the most rare and delicious type of shrimp. Beetle shrimp? Is this some new species? Because I've hunted many beetle and many shrimp. Never heard of any beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they've got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. Also, something to do with dancing. I wasn't going to say anything that dumb. No, I was going to say, achoo! Excuse you, Andrew. How you were saying, Trapper? You've done all you can. I appreciate it. You have to narrate us out of this somehow. Hold on. Hold on. Are you afraid we might accidentally recite some spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you. It's a bit late for that. And then a giant osprey swooped down and dropped a severed head on the table, distracting everyone. Trapper? Hey, I've never seen this particular severed head before. What? This time I'm being honest. Sorry. Oh, sorry, not my finest work, but something had to be done. We've got to be careful about which cultural references we get mixed up with this all. Okay. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share the day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how you would just describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. That could go so wrong. What if she obviously would want kids? Oh, I'm thinking so hard about this. Joke about it could be like, kids, am I right? Fucking stupid idiots. I would never have kids. Just joking. I'll tell of my brush with death. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress's secret cabin, and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never have happened on my yacht. Fuck your yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no. Sorry, that's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Another charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Did you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone, it was bony appetite. I said appetite. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, dust the crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I would thank them. They are okay. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us, just for doing our jobs. Thank you kindly. Everyone, if you'd please so as kind to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookie. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes. And I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire. I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. Everyone finally starts moving toward the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. I kind of like his complaining. I think it's charming. Take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places. Wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will a narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their own way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool, now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we can play a charades? Boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of his way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. You can't tell if they're one of the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start pretending it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. You're not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Andrew was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I will... Sure. I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay. So what type of story do you want to tell? Romance. That's all a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die, foaming at the mouth? That's Romeo and Juliet. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Don't know what that is. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Bit too soon if you know you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from your look across a campfire. Looking at you, Huntress. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but the narrator keeps it real. It just ended there. So what else would you like to hear a story from tonight? Look from killer to killer, try to decide to make the most entertaining. You know what? I'd like to hear a story from Spirit. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you get out of anyone else in this group. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now and can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride. Or, technically, I suppose, the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided that next spring they should be married. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in matrimony and unite their souls for eternity. Per the latest bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of woods by a beautiful, shabby chic farmhouse. Together they spent months planning the details of the wedding. The two created invitations, figured out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose Lilikoi, by the way, so fancy. When it came time to figure out the decorations, however, the bride, the fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend has been wearing cargo shorts and open-toe sandals for pretty much her entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such a lovely natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancé decided that she would create unique floral arrangements from the local wildflowers that surrounded the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the woods. Each day she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms could be found and prepared to pick them herself in the morning of the wedding, so that they'd be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods, she surveyed the bride, the fiancé, since they had not been yet married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. When in the fateful morning of her big day finally came, the fiancé told her husband-to-be she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off to the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed her route, selecting only the best stems and collecting them in a basket. However, when she came upon a once familiar clearing, something was not as she expected. Somehow, it was more beautiful now than it had ever been before, and just on the edge of her view was a new bush, filled with blossoms so vibrant and colorful, she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower after flower, and every time she did, she noticed that just further ahead, and possibly even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance of the spring air, the bride, or the fiancé, crept further and further into the woods, until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least, not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from their stems into festering moldy piles on the floor. Where bees had been, now only flies buzzed. What the scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned to look back, but the path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked and walked and walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love began to look for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. The fiancé stayed a fiancé for eternity, always wondering, looking for fresher blooms to clip, but never finding them. Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you were loved for who you are, out there all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad. Just like someone we know. That was story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. If you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing the series takes a lot of pressure off it of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Andrew, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid any small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Twilight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. You have fun tonight, and try not to wink wink, end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities will have to be set next to a literal fire, but must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned around as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to some place more secluded Andrew is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Yes, ma'am. Not that my walk speed reflects my giant stature, but that's just because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in this shade drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. Though she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Actually, I find it quite appealing. Does it really turn anyone else on, or is it just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could move on with our lives, or, some special projects we might have going. You heard him? Who will it be? Will you head off for an evening activity? I'm just saying you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Obviously, I don't even have to think about it. Huntress. I had a feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste. I don't say that just because I'm considering eating you. Alright. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. Never felt like a literal piece of meat this much before in your life. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you into something special. Okay, I need some water. This is so much talking. Oh, it's like clinking glass. Oh, I like that. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar. When you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. Are those taxidermy tools? Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going on through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this! Is that a spider? In the drink? Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you in some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. The conclusion is... bombs away! You found the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present. A mask. I didn't read that. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? And it can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. There was this ex. They were really into Dobermans. Like 2 into them. It's a long story. Ooh. A little cat. Just like the fluffiest white cat mask. Like marshmallow level fluff. You can barely make out any features. What the fuck? What the fuck? Meow. Okay, I guess I asked. Oh, did I go the furry route? I didn't mean to go the furry route. I think I went the furry route. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight. All alone. In my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Okay. This is something I would totally say. Okay. Should we just get out of here? You guys are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed. Go to bed. In your bed. Take me to your bed. No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. You kooky kids. Soon. I need it now. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe? Just a thought. Making more masks? Or, wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island, Dwight. I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely. You're my mind, meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know mushrooms? I've picked lots of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for great soup base, and which make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You pointed the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Knowing this game, the good-looking one is going to be the poison one, unless it's trying to double trick me. Easy. Correct, it's called Black Trumpet, and boop-doo-doo, it's delicious. Next up, this one is very easy, I'm sure you'll nail it. The point of the one won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. Hello. Okay, hello Dylan. Won't result in almost instant death. This looks like a portobello. Don't say ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, you've just eaten a deadly dapperling, which is a name that is both adorable and well deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Hee hee hee. You know it, baby. You know it, baby. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy and which will make you vomit until you die? Correct. That's a green, crackling Rosalia. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers and... Not great, not all wrong, but it only takes 1 poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you just need to keep me around so you don't have to shove anything to you. Oh. I need some water. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you spend some time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You know, Bumpkin, baby. You know, Bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry, but also turned on. This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight gather everyone. God. Cock blockers. I hate you, Dwight. You always ruin everything. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. I wasn't reading it because I was too busy being angry. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was? Oi, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean you, can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Yes. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Andrew chooses. I mean, you can pitch all you want. I already know who I'm choosing. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? Oh, like, no, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is weird to mention, right? It's almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if this case is a subtle dig? Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of the Dead by Daylight dating experience? Somebody's gotta say it. Why, yes. Thank you. I'd love to. So, Andrew, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're a maggot, also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies and rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up. Time's up, everyone. Gosh, you need to dream about these options. There's so many to choose in the morning. Well, I only got one. I only got one option. Did I skip too much by accident? Did you forget to mention something? Huh. Oh gosh, how could we forget before you go around to slumber peacefully? There's one more thing to do. I only got his. What happened? No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it. Come on, the signs were there. You didn't read them? Welcome to Murder's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the... I really wanted to hear what Huntress wanted to do with me. I think I skipped it by accident. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Oh, because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. The spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it seems like I might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? Trapper. He's a dude bro, rich... Wah. This is very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me, you were eliminated. That's fair. Honestly though, I don't care, you suck. But not in a good way. You bore me. You personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you though. Had a principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open. And have fun on your date tomorrow. Thank you. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. I mean, I get to go home with Andrew, but when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... Oh! I want that. Their own trickster body pillow. Next best thing, they're a real trickster. Might not be able to hug you back, but definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Andrew. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? Not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know this too. Schedule. Damn. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of a game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a proper send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's on the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not food or vengeance for a change. I really don't know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Andrew, sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things? One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spent talking about how much I care and don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget. Old school marketing vibes, not gonna lie. Kind of wish I had, wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down for with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone the Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. Don't you say it. Look, you're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on. Whatever, I don't care, I'm the Trickster. See you around, Andrew. You too, narrator. He's so hot. I have a name, you know? You do? Yeah, seriously, they don't pay me enough not to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? Is the thing you're getting all wet? Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay. Rude. Fine, let's get this over with. Search an ocean, do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? Down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that even mean? I like the ocean. Can I date the ocean? I really want to date the ocean. Not you too. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair's wet. Yeah, I think the ocean peed on it. How's the You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You had glue in 2nd grade, you cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've even felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? Hold on, I gotta send text. The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, that's a weird way to end. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a doozy. Day 30. And on that, I'm not going to end stream, but I am going to take a quick 5-minute breather to use the bathroom. Why don't you enjoy the sounds of the ocean while I BRB. And we are busy back, baby. Ah, day 3. Crazy, we've come so far already. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face to find Claudette approach. Does that look on their faces excitement, terror? Notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It happened here once before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It does seem very reminiscent of a show you used to hate watch with your ex. I did. What the fuck? Get out of my head. Fuck you. Some of the message is clear. You're going to clear your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trisha supposed to be here? Put him good money to make some half-ass cameos in this show when she was aging out. Before they walk you over to your big moment. Don't think we ever noticed how kind you've been to us, Andrew. Oh. Okay, hold on. It can't be easy being thrown into a mysterious island for seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us as your friendly island host with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets. Well, relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. Friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. These are killers, and they're survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspirationally again. Well, I've seen sparks from flying between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone else was asleep. So romantic. So you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. Make our way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Andrew, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. Think about the suitor gets a flower as a symbol. Yeah. Alright, I suppose, but no roses. That's such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good because I tried to pick a rose and got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Wow. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You getting that vibe, too? Just me? Sorry, you got other things to think about right now. Andrew, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the rest of the day with you today? Easy choice. Turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her captain dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder, and she's a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress, probably to save for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend a diggity day together and see if we think of a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she just stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. Hell yeah. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting really to participate even though survivors matter too. Well, you go off and have a grand old time. Yeah, just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love. Wondering what we did in past life and ending up embroiled in this unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. Yeah, I don't give a shit, Dwight. You can stuff it. Oh. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm, salty air in your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning, just you and Huntress. Hey, cuties. No, the ocean's here too. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky ocean always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. Sure you're okay here on the ocean? I don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. Both sit down at a beautifully set table deck on the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? Look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. Me too. Atrix replaced all the items Dramamine with party drugs, so... Wait, how did they get here? Weren't they supposed to sit on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than 2 of them? Motion one of them over. We'll take both the screwdriver. Hold the orange juice. That's a drink. Not an actual screwdriver, I'm assuming. Of course. Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood. He handed Dwight a piece of paper with the song title written on it. Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. Soon the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. Though it rocks as to the rhythm of the song. The eerie, melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. Reach out to touch Huntress's hand, when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute out of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper. He's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way out here. Huntress switches his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. Oh my god, I'm fucking in love with a fake character. Damn you both! The chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives. Get back here. He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out farther. Bye, Captain. Can she drive a boat? Guess we'll find out. Alone again. Nothing but the caw of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature looking beneath the waves. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package, wrapped in a bloodied apron. See the seagull? Clasps your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I made that mask you asked for. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely get a mask of your own. No other reason. Yeah. No other reason. Here you go. I love it. It's perfect. You sure about that? It certainly was a choice. You both laugh. You toss the mask off the yacht. Good call. The whole time I was making it, I was like, this is too weird. No one of blood is ever going to make it look cool. Alright, yes, I chose the furry path by accident. I get it. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. Damn. Tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You cut up with a hatchet. Give me a break. Say 3 of killer jokes. The narrator only has so much mojo. Hunter sits down at the clattered table in the kitchen. Oh. You notice the bloodstains have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What a poor creature died on this table. Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean. Stop backseat omniscient narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle. I'll hear it. I can hear a mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be right back. Alone in the cabin. What to do? Yep, or freak out. I think she likes it. These are both bad options. But I think she likes it messy. So I'll freak out. I'm freaking out. Tell someone who cares. Hey. Fine, you call my bluff. I literally have to listen to you and your problems or else the damned ocean will have a conniption. So what's the deal? Am I ready for this? Is it smart to get intimate with a known cannibal? She kills on command. Doesn't even clean the blood off her apron. You mean her Sepharin? Shh, she's coming back. Wow, rude. What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? Reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her. I don't never say bunnylicious to me ever again. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about how there's more going on here? You nod like a little idiot. Yes. Well, I now know there's something up. The other night while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each of the other killers' lairs and saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking up any of the objects. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help? Hell yes, I will. A globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage masterpiece? You can definitely count me in. Let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You never know when these other killers might pop up. Grab Huntress by the hand. Practically trip over your own feet on the way out the door. Feels so good to have a quest. Thrilling. But part of you is wondering how quickly you can get through this and impress Huntress. Soon she'll take you on in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Yes, your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Where do you want to start? That's a great question. There are 4 killers who have stolen Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? Let's fuck up with Trickster first. Damn. You're up at Trickster's stage, but there's no one here. Not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing eerier than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here. The beers that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits. Tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometime. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic. Oh, I prefer acoustic Balearic music. Trickster, I never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams has been... There's never been there, done that. Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that. How do you know about my samples? Somebody's obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress' shiny and mysterious object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Way to hush my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it because it's my commentary on a shallow society and I make it look sexy as hell. Your thingamajig is that way. Trickster backs from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now is, wow, if I weren't so strong and stay off my feet, I'd swoon. But it just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. This is doing things to me. This is really doing things to me. I would just like to point this out. Pop, 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 pa! Pop, 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 pa! Pop, 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 bam! You did it! Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. Natural hunter, I must say. Think I might be able to find your heart? I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fail them so their meat doesn't spoil. Facts. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. I have 2 of those now. There are 4 killers. You're not gonna let them get away with it. You could avoid going to Trickster stage a second time, which is good because the whole mood there is just off. Which one do you investigate? Let's fuck up with Trapper. There are 2 ways to get to Trapper's cave. Due to the whole, trap-based character theme he's got going on, you can rest assured that either one or both of these pathways is filled with traps. Turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. Underground tunnel. Underground, huh? Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. And nobody will need to waste time burning you if you're already underground when you die. You're not gonna die, are you? No. Love will keep me going. Wow. This cave? Very romantic. Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you managed to make your way along distinctly uncaught by any traps, rusty bare or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great. Not at all afraid? You me? Nah. I gotta say, this is up there with the nicest damp looking and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress's bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own, which is good, because you're going to need it if you're going to head through that very murdery looking passageway ahead. Damn. You enter a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not a cozy cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does that pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see the trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of our way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. What you're looking for is a minigame. What a minigame. How unexpected, how playful. How about you play it right now? Find Huntress' lost shiny thing. Feel them eyes. You're on the hunt now. I'm ready. Bam. Perfect. Pop. 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 Pa. Perfect. Pop. 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 Pa. Perfect. Pop. 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 Pa. Not bad. Damn. Pop. 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 Pa. Oh, that was almost really bad. You did it. You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful. I could kiss you right now, but I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper actually didn't leave. And he's still over there. No, please kiss me. Hey there, Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Come on, Andrew, let's hurry to the next place. Pen! Well, I think it's just regular old pen, but we don't need to point it out. She's happy, and that's all that matters. She liked pen. I will investigate. We'll save Spirit for last, because I actually like Spirit a little bit. When you arrive at Wraith's Oddball Hangout Zone, you immediately understand why they call it the Cosmic Dump. They being me, Bobs. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in this space. Also, it's a damn mess. But it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel like you're part of something much, much larger. I'm gonna go hunt some lunch while you find the object. You'll know when you see it, because it's extremely shiny. Ah, how long have you been standing there? Are we ever really there? I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it down soon. I think, I hope, please. Look, I need to find a special object you have hidden here. You stole from Huntress and she knows it. So you're trying to figure out this whole thing too, huh? Come check this out. Bit of a sudden change, but sure, it's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope. You can see it a far off island in the distance. Oh. Holy smokes, is that... Sorry, actually I have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island. All the coolest killers from intellectual properties that were legally obligated not to mention name by name and hang out in a party in Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls. That's not even all. Zoom in. Over there. Oh! Is that... Ghostface? I said not to name them. Jeez, now I have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges by the hour. I'm sorry, he just kind of popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here. And I'll have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers, but I'm also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right, the thing you're looking for I can't actually find, so good luck, I guess. Oh good, a minigame. Haven't seen one of those in the past 10 seconds. I'm ready. Bah. Bah. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I fucked up. Bah. Bah. Ooh. Bah. 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 Ooh. Bah. 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 Ooh. Bah. 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 Ooh. See an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it, so shiny. I knew I could count on you, Andrew. Oh. And that's saying something because I literally never learned how to count via any traditional system of numbers. Let's get out of here. Glasses. It's hard to believe that these are old glasses. Really mean anything special, but Lady Lake Huntress deserves whatever she wants. Damn right. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Should wear them over the mask or under? Hey, it's not just some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. Sorry. There are 4 killers who have stolen Huntress. Gotta get one. One is one more. One more. Who will I investigate? Spirit's Lighthouse. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? So you're telling me that your precious and shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a chance to activate these quads. You don't get leads like this from standing still. But you already know I love a good workout, running, jumping, climbing, and roughhousing. Oh. That damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and it runs down your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. I have been. So shall we? Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark that you can barely see the step in front of you. But that's okay, because you get about 100 stages to practice getting the hang of this in the dark. However, something of this glowing place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, higher into the lighthouse. Before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I got to share the wealth, and by wealth I mean unending despair. You're probably out here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Let's find this shiny thing. Anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure hunt, not a treasure miss. I never miss. Boom. Shit. I missed. Boom. Easy. Boom, boom, boom. Pow. Shit. Boom, 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 bam. Shit. Yes! You're really going a long way to prove your dedication to me. You know I noticed, right? I can see a raccoon lick itself from 200 yards away in pitch darkness. I definitely see you working that little butt off for me. I've never been attracted to a fictional character before. That's it. That's a sick bottle opener. Shiny thing you get. You found a bottle opener? Really? This is a fancy item? Whatever. You're a real team player. Hey. No. Stop. Spirit doesn't even look from her book. I think he'll be fine if you peace out. Phew, that was fun and scary. Good thing to see the other killers are taking their break in stride, more or less. A really nice tour of some of the island's lesser known haunts. Boom, still got it. Make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, we head back inside to appreciate it. And you collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. My penis. Special gift, is it shiny? I suppose it could be if you oil it up enough. I'm gonna be ill. Do we bone? Do we actually bone? When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow manages to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. I should barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Oh! You practically undress each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere. Neither of you realize the door is open wide already. You're incredible. There's no nudity in this, right? You're incredible. Every time you found one of the objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything they can't find? Just the clitoris. The fireplace is crackling. Your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air, but wait. Who is that? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover-up back on. Mother. My darling. An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history. Wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place. Here at this beach retreat. Why do I keep getting cockblocked? I'm thinking you blurt out, "Ah, ghosts!" What an honor. It's you! I can't believe this. You're the Mama Huntress. I've been dying to meet you. Well, nearly. Can I help you with anything? Glass of vodka, a hatchet for revenge on the elk who slayed you? Oh no, my child, I'm quite content. Just happy to know that my little darling is taken care of. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudette, oh my god, get out! Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you would have expected this date to include a meeting her mom. What? Dwight, I'm gonna kill you myself. Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your old mama coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors, skewers the wall in between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. I was kind of hoping to bang. No, it's fine. Of course it's okay. I give great parent. I give great parent. Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now. I'm in it. I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mother's the only person, most important person in my life. I guess they're Russians, so maybe I should be giving them Russian accents, but it's too late for this. We Russians invented tea. Did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white holding a bloodied animal corpse with a chilling dead-eyed stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. Forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, that's not official lore, I just like to call it as I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach, and her eyes stare into the middle of distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my... I can't pronounce that. That means bunny, but you guessed that already, didn't you? I didn't. Or by now you've got your translator app ready. I didn't use either. Start a family together. All that's on my mind is family. Forge your own forest dwelling and a brood of half a dozen at least, hunting side by side forever. Mama Huntress smiles at you. She reaches into her bloody cloak and pulls out a handkerchief with a flower on it. For you, the one worthy of my Anna. Used to clean your hatchet of Viscera. You take the handkerchief. It's soft and smells of spices. I'll take good care of this. You point to Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Yeah, I'm a feminist. Huntress is ecstatic. You've won over her mama. No easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from that ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you were willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back. I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. She wishes her at 6 years old, lying over her mother's dead body. I fully support this union. I feel good leaving my daughter on this cruel earth with you. You share a meaningful look with the mother of your beloved. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. But a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in, never alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn for the forest clearing of ambience? We're gonna bone, but you fucked it up. You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interactions too closely. Hey, I really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time? Time for... Oh, my. Okay. I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name, like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that, yes, of course. I think Anna's a beautiful name. You're a beautiful person. Anna. Andrew, do you know what I do? What I like to do right now with you? Beneath the moonlight? Hold on, I need some more water. I'm feeling closer to you than I ever have before. And there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Nope, she's looking at Dwight and Claudette. Are we gonna kill them? Chop up these two fools with you. Absolutely. My hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. Oh, damn. It's gruesome seeing as you and the Huntress go to town on these survivors who just wanted to help you guys out. I don't care. I'm in love. We were being forced to help you. I can't hear you. I'm on account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Once you've made quite a mess of the survivors, you and the Huntress look at each other with manic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love for you to get out of that beachwear and into something a little less there. Thought you'd never ask. Once inside the cabin, Hunter strips off her careful to find the curve of her muscle bod. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on the island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes, no judgment, it's a strange new place. You kiss. And yes, if you're running, it looks like she's going to keep the bunny mask on for the sexy time. I wouldn't want it any other way. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations, sure. Tiger maulings, love it. Dudes crushing other dudes with car crushers, gotta have it. But hanky panky, that I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. Je ne more. Say kiss about. What? Just because Hunter speaks Russian doesn't mean I can't. Doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. It is a thing. Can confirm. Am I nervously running my mouth now? Just to give you two time alone in the dark, maybe. Stop me for this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. Oh my god, we fucking had sex. Post doing it, you and Hunter slide together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is perfect. Imagine Mama Hunter smiling down at you from beyond. I don't know if I want to imagine that. Then you realize it's pretty gross to imagine having her just watch all of that and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. Really? You're telling me. The door to the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh good. Oh god, a severed arm claws its way through the door, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No! We've walked right into a scene from a horror film. As soon as people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures a hatch from out of nowhere. Was that in bed with you guys? The wriggling torsos of Dwight and Claudette follow their chopped up limbs. Slowly, pieces of their bodies start pulling themselves back together. No way. What the fuck indeed, my friend? You thought that this island would let us die? Permanently? Haven't you ever played Dead by Daylight? Come on, we have to get to the final scene. I mean, decision. Who will I pick? Claudette and Dwight lead you to Hunt and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. Damn. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? It does. Like some sort of laundry detergent, freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. Look at my agent start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks, disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from a socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. Seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you here all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? The fun kind? A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The howling noises begin to return. Birds chirp in their trees, the grass rustles in the light breeze. And oh look, the other killers are all here with the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstance is agonizing. You're telling me? Stick to the script, Colette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart had ever longed for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. My dear, I think that this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a family bursting with babies. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from being completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. I did not see that coming. Race starts a slow clap. No one joins in. Typical. Whatever. Love is a concept made up by the greeting card industry. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to her lighthouse. Look behind you, it's Trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Andrew. I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyebrows shoot up. And then he smiles. Did not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're alright. But wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. No, that's so me. I love you. I love you too. Yes, let's move into the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? No. Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and Huntress embrace. Is that what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains? Yes. Who won't take you off a bunny mask during intimate times? Oh, I can't really say yes to that. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. But can I? Should I show this? Is this legal? Should I be showing this? Just lifts her mask and you finally lay eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know, the cabin I grew up in doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running through the bushes. I'm gonna try and speed through this part a bit while telling you this huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered in the jungle. You don't live until you've been one with nature. I'm not saying that. You went out and chased hunters into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. Damn. The end. One down. I loved every second of that. That was glorious. Great game. Will I do the other endings? I don't know. Do I really need to? I got big woman. I got big strong woman. I don't really need to do the other endings, to be completely honest with you. Fun game though. Hopefully I don't get banned for that picture. If Amaranth can do it, I can do it. That's my logic. It was funny too. They had some pretty solid jokes. I am curious about the other endings, but I will not be able to do them tonight, alas. It is getting quite late after the credits play and everyone gets their time in the spotlight, as they well deserve for making this game. I'm going to bed, I think, so. Oh boy. This was very surprisingly fun. I didn't think it would be this long. Like almost 3 full hours. And I read kind of fast. Yeah, a lot of credits. Listen to some music. Oh. Copywriter. Oh. Man, but it's kind of like one person did everything. Oh, never mind. Bjorn Vander's missing. Damn. That's a name for a king. Vadiep. I like that. Wow, a lot. Kind of like speed, please. Nope. Chief Market David Reed. Good job, David Reed. Proud of you. I thought it said Daniel Fong. Hey, look at all the quality assurance testers. Hell yeah. Dunkle Sands. That's a lot of fonts. Wow. There's so many fonts. You're welcome. Thank you for making this. This was wonderful. What a great way to start off my dating sim kick. Cool. Yes. Cool. Alrighty. Well, thank you kindly for joining me if you did. This was wonderful. I accidentally fell in love with a not real person. So, sometimes it'd be like that. More dating sims soon. In between other games, obviously. It's not going to be only dating sims. Although I wish it could be, but not so. But have a good one, everybody. If you stop by, I appreciate you. I'm going to bed. I'll see you probably tomorrow night, maybe. Perhaps. Maybe. Have a good one, everybody.